Y'all need to figure out what y'all want, cause y'all got half the rappers wearing dresses and purses. ASAP got a purse and a baby by Rihanna. ASAP, Pusha T,
This ain't sus.
the most
This ain't
gangster
sus.
rapper,
Look at this shit.
laying
me
on
this
the
ain't
side
sus.
of the pool.
Bro, hold on. Diddy's talking to him, and listen to what Diddy calls him.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man,
What he say? I'm trying to enjoy life.
You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
E-Man
what's
tell
up,
me he
King
love
Son?
me. And he
called that
team
nigga
no
daddy.
sus.
You hear him call him daddy,
though.
That's been Puff Daddy's nickname for everybody.
No, he
It's
called
like
another black man daddy, bro.
that's been
out.
Puffy's
I didn't know
lingo
Philly-
the whole time.
I didn't know in Philly you
is
could call
crazy.
another black man daddy in the hood.
That's P. Diddy's
that ain't
terminology.
straight up.
He call everybody
They don't-
I
they
daddy.
didn't know that's how I got down in Philly. I didn't know that you could
It's
call
not you.
another daddy.
Nobody. They not in Philly.
Stop it.
You can't call a Philadelphia man daddy, right?
He call everybody daddy.
No.
That's
I don't
that's
think he
how
calls
he get
everybody
down.
daddy. The Diddy lawsuit that came from the producer came out, and you know he outed people in that lawsuit as being in homosexual relationships, and Meek Mill was one of those people who was allegedly involved in some romantic relationships with Diddy. And then people went to Meek Mill's account and just flooded him with all of the zesty pictures that he has taken over the years. He's taken some zesty photos. They had matching like robes,
outfits and shit.
dude in the pool looking zesty, bro. Some of this stuff is absolutely incredible. But one of the things that Meek Mill said on his Twitter was like, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm trying to go about, I'm about to leave the country and go to Ghana because all y'all do in America is want to tear some people down, black people down. Paraphrasing, obviously. He alluded to the fact that in America, the black man always got to be a crook, a scammer, gay, or whatever. Y'all trying to tear me down. I'm about to go to Ghana because they got open citizenship. They were welcoming people to come in and all that. So, do you think that Meek Mill would make it in Ghana? Would Meek Mill leave Philadelphia, your home city? And should he go to Ghana because he's getting trolled to hell on the internet, bro? Everybody's trolling the shit out of him, bro. And he hasn't just, I haven't seen no tweet from him saying, bro, this is a lie, man. I ain't gay. I ain't never did. The proof, the images are out there, bro. What do you think, man?
I mean, he got the money or whatever to be solid, but nah, I don't think so. I don't think he can. Once this hit, I mean, it's already it's all around the world being out there, and people in Ghana ain't gonna be feeling that, bro. You like the sticks, bro. You like to play swords. Nah, they ain't having that. They not having that at all, bro. Yo, as you just said, they're not. He's not stating that. Yo, I'm not gonna get down like this. This is not my my taste. This is not how I go. And he's just basically saying, I'm gonna flee the country because I don't want these allegations on me, bro. It look bad when you flee in the country and people are saying that you're gay. You're basically saying that, yeah, I am. I don't want anybody to find out, so I'm leaving.
The fact that he wants to leave to Ghana is going to be a hard thing to do, especially when you consider that Ghana passed an anti-LGBTQ bill, and they already, they're throwing you in jail for being gay.
Word?
Yeah. So the fact that you want to leave the United States of America because you're getting ridiculed for being LGBT to go to a country in Africa, and them Africans don't play that gay shit. They got a bill here that got passed that says, no, we do not want you. Why are you gay? What's that about, bro? I thought you're supposed to be conscious. Like, you know what time it is. Why would you say, I'm going to go to Ghana? When most people know that Africans don't mess with homosexuals.
At all.
They don't play that shit.
They don't play that shit. They don't play around with that. People was getting killed for being gay and all that shit like that, bro. No.
All right, man, I'm going to go to Qui-Gon. I want to see what Qui-Gon got to say about this shit,
Good
bro.
for her life.
Hey, Qui-Gon, what's Qui-Gon?
Yeah.
Qui-Gon here? Hey, bro, this fool Meek Mill trying to go to Ghana, and Ghana don't let no gays over there, bro. What's wrong with your boy Meek Mill, bro? What's wrong with hip-hop? What's happening out here, bro? This is your man's.
Ghana is wrong. Ghana should improve their ways that they think, bro.
Sure. But the facts remain the same. They don't want y'all there.
They don't.
Why should they improve?
They don't want. What you mean? They don't want gay people there?
No.
When you say that,
Correct.
or black people.
No, gay people.
Gay.
Oh, okay. I'm saying that they should improve, bro. That's on them. What the fuck?
I'm talking about
Why should they improve it?
John Baptist challenge you. He says, "Why should they improve
Why
it?"
should they improve it? Why should they change 400 or 500 years of tradition just for a current American trend?
Because I feel like if you're going to just hold back and be your motherfucking trend from fucking 50 years ago, where's that going to lead you? Look where they at. I promise you, we doing better than them.
You think so?
I think we are.
I mean, they go by
America's never
tradition
been more
though,
divisive.
like men and
America's
women.
never been more divisive
I really
from
wanted-
top to bottom.
I wanted to focus
I'm sorry,
more on
that's
how a
sorry.
rapper, how someone Meek Mill is about, black empowerment, making black excellence, how you could promote black excellence and black empowerment by being a gangster rapper blows my mind. But he's one of the people, free rights, liberty, knowing the law, civil rights, getting people out of prison who were wrongly convicted, changing the laws for giving people too much time, basically reform for a lot of black folks. And you not know that Ghana and most of Africa don't play with that homo shit, and you trying to go over there when you're allegedly you're running from being accused as a homosexual, which I don't give a freak about. This do what you want.
That's your
but
business.
he's running from that to go to a country who's openly against that. That just sounds ignorant.
They're
and wild
it's
to
gonna
me,
be
bro.
attacked. He's gonna be
Does he
attacked.
have mental health issues? Because I'm looking at his tweets. He look like he's slow. He sounds slow by what he's saying, bro.
It's probably the PR,
Well-
whoever's signing his shit. He's probably don't be him. It probably somebody else doing the shit. You know how a lot of them be having.
Hey, we
people
got
posting
somebody
stuff.
from Philly here, man. John Bapp. What's your take on this, bro?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing conclusive that, he's gay. So it's like,
Yeah.
I could see him just doing the whole Dave Chappelle thing, after, the comedy spell, he went to Africa,
Yeah.
losing his mind. Maybe he just wanted to get out of the headlines or whatever.
And go to Ghana?
Yeah. It's like, okay, why would I come to a country that hates gays if I'm gay? Why would he go there? So he's like,
Exactly.
whatever.
That's what's making
You could
me.
think that if you want to.
I know, but look at the reality of it. If Ghana knows that you're coming here because of your controversy is leaving America because you have been accused as being
Homosexual.
LGBTQ. They're gonna stop you at the gate, strip you, check all your shit, ask you a million questions. Why are you here? Is this true?
Why are you gay?
Why are you
Is
gay?
this true? Are you accused of being gay, man?
That's why you
Are
can't.
you gay?
Oh, whoa.
That's just not smart.
He gets into his gun.
And I
He
know
gets
it's
to his
just
answer.
allegations and it's not proven, but if you're accused of being a serial killer and you move from America to like Sweden who are against murder, that's not really smart to go to a country that is the antithesis of what you have been accused of.
In those photos show a lot.
Okay.
Like him dressed like Diddy.
If the
That's
and all that stuff.
if the Ghanaian government sees those photos, they don't need to know
It's
why.
over.
That's all they see what they see. You must go home now.
Yeah.
We don't want you here.
So I'm saying to
I
myself,
don't think they screwed. I
Why
don't
would
think
he
they
choose to go to
scrutinize it
Ghana?
as much as Americans do.
All right, I'll weigh in, John Batt. Not
Word.
only see most of the people on the internet have never been around Meek Mill's, probably never been to a Meek Mill show. If you were ever, we actually have the luxury of having seen Meek since he was 11 years old. Snotty nose. There has never, up until 2024, any accusations of Meek Mill. I don't think nobody from North Philadelphia definitely think Meek Mills is gay. I don't care how many pictures come out. And y'all don't even understand how the music business works.
A lot of people said that.
9 times out of 10, first of all, the whole Dream Chaser squad is solid, right? We seen them come up from a little shorty.
what makes them solid?
I seen them live in the streets. They don't move nothing feminine about any of that team. Now,
Just
you
'cause
buy
you're
your
not
own
feminine don't mean
clothes.
not gay though.
Do you buy your own clothes?
Yeah.
You buy your own clothes.
Yeah.
I buy my own clothes. When you are a rapper like that, clothes just come to your house. Will Smith doesn't buy clothes. You have a hired stylist. Fat Joe might have the same stylist as Fabulous. And when the new outfit comes out, what?
I'm sorry.
Why you interrupting me?
Yeah.
Why don't you let me finish?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, she just came in. She didn't hear you. She was saying hi.
So when you have a stylist, that stylist might work for K. Michelle and for somebody else on that level. So if Versace or Balenciaga gives Diddy stylist a shirt, and that same shirt might go to this person. It's only at the Oscars that they'll say, oh, you only got one Valentino dress. You only got this. So you could show up at a Diddy party with the same shirt on. It could happen because I'm not wearing a $5,000 shirt, but it might happen. That doesn't mean they meant to dress alike. That could have been a mistake on his part. You know what I mean?
That looks zesty. His photos, and we're gonna go over his photos.
Let me see the pic.
That is sus, bro.
That's he dropped fries in the pool.
He got his shit crossed, but that shit
like
looks
a
zesty,
female,
bro.
Sitting in a pool, what?
I know we're not done.
If somebody goes over, Jody, you know how easy.
Bro, this is zesty, bro.
What with Wee Man?
His feet is rubbing together right now.
The matching outfits. Look at how he's looking in the face. That's zesty, bro. Look how he's holding that cup. It's all zest.
Holding a cup. Oh, his pinky ain't even out though. What are you talking about?
He has a matching outfit with Diddy. Diddy known for freak offs and like
Diddy was not known for freak offs at that time.
Yes,
all
he was.
this came out.
Yes,
First
he
of
was.
all,
What are you talking
this
about?
is part of the problem.
We've been doing about Diddy for a long time.
Freak offs.
Yes.
Till Cassie.
No. What?
Before
Where
Cassie.
you been?
We know about the part, like
don't go to his
everybody for years. Everybody for years always
for
talked
years
about
they've been talking about Diddy's parties.
Yeah,
bro.
and they say watch out.
Every
Nobody
rapper in the world is at them Diddy parties. Meek never listen.
That don't mean
Let me explain to you part of the problem. They build you up to tear you down. This is what the game is about.
So this is not just you.
It's more entertainment.
Matching pajamas like that and him posing zesty like he's a female that's not sus to you. That image.
You know what's funny?
Nah.
It only looks sus after the allegation.
Exactly.
No, if I seen that picture, I'm like, what? This nigga look gay. And there's nothing wrong
but
with that.
you didn't see it, or you didn't think to even look for it. You didn't even think to look for it.
These are star wagons.
You don't say me. I don't listen to Meek Mill. I don't listen to rap.
Right.
Mason Diddy dressed alike. Mason's not sus.
How you know?
Diddy and Biggie dressed alike. Biggie wasn't sus.
Mace ain't talked to Diddy in years. He ain't been paid.
Yeah, but you don't know how old this picture is. And Diddy was already a mogul. First of all, you got Lil Uzi Vert who wears dresses. Y'all need to figure out what y'all want. Because y'all got half the rappers wearing dresses and purses. ASAP got a purse and a baby by Rihanna. ASAP, Pusha T,
this ain't sus?
the most gangster rapper.
Look at this shit.
Laying on the side of the pool?
Bro, hold on. Diddy's talking to him, and listen to what Diddy calls him.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man,
What he say? I'm trying to enjoy life.
It, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
E-Man tell me he love me. And he team no sus.
I don't call him daddy though.
That's been Puff Daddy's nickname for everybody.
No,
it's like
another black man daddy, bro.
that's been
out.
Puffy's lingo the whole time.
I didn't know in Philly you could call another black man daddy in the hood.
That's P. Diddy's terminology. He call everybody daddy.
I didn't know that's how I got down in Philly. I didn't know that you could call
It's not
daddy.
nobody. They not in Philly.
You can't call a Philadelphia man daddy, right?
He call everybody daddy. That's
I don't think he
how
calls
he get
everybody
down.
daddy.
I'm sure he does.
I don't think he
you
calls
seen him
Suge
call
Knight
Fab daddy.
I don't.
He didn't get along with
Fabulous. He got freaking a lot of shit on him too.
Hold up.
Fabulous.
He called Fab daddy. Fab was looking awkward, like,
y'all all nah. Listen,
Hey, he not calling Tupac daddy. He didn't call Suge Knight daddy.
He started Playboy. He would call people
He
Playboy.
didn't call 50 Cent daddy. 50 Cent been out of him for a long time, for years. He been calling Diddy sus.
That does not make Meek sus.
I mean, this video makes him look sus.
Man,
He said, "I'm enjoying life." He's sitting in the pool, minding his business on the phone.
He's saying you
Diddy
put in
coming
that
over
work.
there.
You put in that work. That's lingo. Man, I hit that shit, bro. Like, what you talking about? That's my girl. Listen to what he's talking to him.
Proud of you. I love you.
You was really looking at
If Meek is maintaining his masculinity, minding his business, this man come over here and put a camera in his face.
There's nothing masculine about that.
Maintaining his masculinity is crazy.
There is
He is keeping his phone out the pool. This is the problem. This is the problem. Y'all
That
want
you didn't see the one with him bent over in the mirror.
Listen,
Chad.
I'm
You didn't
trying
see
to
that one.
explain to y'all. Number one, y'all build them up to tear them down. Half the rappers that's wearing skirts, y'all into, y'all buying all the little Nas X albums, and then y'all taking the rappers that's not feminine and trying to make them feminine. What you need to understand is painting the nails and all that wild stuff that people doing. My hip hop era didn't do none of that. I don't know what that is. That don't even look like Meek to me.
Oh my God.
Where's the top of that? Show me the top of that.
What did I say?
Show me the top of that. Show me the top of that.
Sad?
Let me see the top. Scroll down.
Who sent you that?
Scroll down. That's not Meek Mill. That's not Meek picture. Y'all tripping.
That's not me.
Nah. That's not me.
It's a gun between his cheeks. That's a pistol between his butt cheeks.
That is
bro.
With the
That's
powder
not
like
me. That's not me. And if it is, it's not real. If you be around that man for 20 minutes, if you be around, y'all never be around none of these people. Y'all be at home watching the internet. Be around him for 20 minutes and test his masculinity and see where it gets you. John Bapp, am I wrong? You can't be
Why are
from
we
where
confusing it? You're confusing masculinity with homosexuality. They're not one and the same. You could be a thug who could beat people up and like man.
He's not a homo thug at all.
The only difference between a thug and a
Why
homo thug
is this a bigger
is
story?
I put my man in male butt. That's
What day was the election? You don't know.
Super Tuesday?
This is what
No
they
election.
do.
What election?
This is the primaries.
What's this election he
That
talking
ended on Tuesday.
Super Tuesday was Tuesday. That's not a.
He didn't know, but he knew the Meek Mill shit.
So you think that
This is bad.
This is distractions, bro.
the election ain't happening?
Listen,
That's in November.
No, the Tuesday that just passed was
Super
the primaries.
Tuesday. That's Super Tuesday.
Right.
Those for delegates.
But he knew the Meek Mill shit.
That's not really about elections from
It's
people.
about
It's
keeping
electoral.
us caught up in the bullshit and away from the real shit. And if Meek is going to Ghana, Meek is going to Ghana because Meek ain't feminine. He don't have nothing to fear. He going to Ghana because
so you can't come out and
everybody
say, I'm
that
not
he
gay?
worked so hard to get out of jail, you can never do enough for some people.
Why can't he just say I'm not gay? These are lies.
He did say that.
No,
It
I
was
haven't
a
seen him say
comedian. This is what they want us to do. Let me show y'all something. You think it's by mistake that Cat Williams goes and runs a razor blade through Hollywood naming this one, Kevin Hart, and that one, and this one, and the third one, right? Then, first we lose, P. Diddy is in a lawsuit. He pays his money. All of y'all black heroes is getting torn down. Either they a wife beater, a drug addict, a homosexual.
He ain't no black hero. He's a gangster rapper, bro.
I don't know if he
Who
a
is
gangster
he?
rapper. He is a rapper. But what I'm saying
He
is,
he has guns, tattoos, guns, drugs, raps about ratchet bitches. He's a degenerate.
so is he went into women or is he gay? How come
He's
Nicki
a
Minaj never
degenerate.
said nothing?
Nicki Minaj is a degenerate. They're all degenerates. Why are you trying to put capes on them?
I'm not putting
These are
capes on him. but
these
what-
are degenerates.
So
of
show
our
who's
society.
the good person then? Who is kids gonna look up to?
Barack Obama, nigga.
That's it.
Superman.
I don't know about that either.
A
Spider-Man.
real person, because let me tell you what they learn. What they learn.
That's why we got fiction. We got anime for that.
Yeah, they need real people.
I just gave you one. You could Obama that motherfucker.
Every time
bro.
you try to look up for
The
somebody,
one whose
Nobody
daughter
Obama.
don't want the last name no more.
some cases out.
I mean,
Rock.
yeah.
His daughter don't want that last name no more.
Regardless,
The
I'm not-
most powerful black
I'm not-
last name in the whole country.
Yeah.
And now she just Malia
Sure.
Ann.
What does it matter? That's her problem, not Obama's problem. Not
What
Obama.
up? They tried to catch
Michelle
Obama.
Michelle Obama.
They
very
tried to
wholesome
catch
black woman.
Obama on every plane they can.
But they couldn't.
everybody.
They tried to catch him and he's squeaky clean.
Meek is not my hero, but Meek is
He's
a
not a
symbol
hero either.
to some people.
My hero.
Yeah, to
Right?
little nigglets. Yes.
Hold on. Meek is a hero to some people
Heathens.
that can show them that after prison there's life. So,
I find it funny that
do
he
you
would
think-
make all these
do you
tweets
think prison is
calling
big
people
business?
heathens. Yes. He's calling all the black people who are calling him gay heathens. You're a heathen. You grew up your whole life a heathen.
Ray
There's a
J,
definition
Ray
to
J will be the first person to say God bless you. And he got a sex tape out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So even if Malcolm and Martin were alive today, they'd be caught up in all type of scandals because everybody is under a Malcolm's.
I'm not. Nope, not Malcolm. You'll get it on Martin Luther. You ain't gonna get that on Malcolm
Everybody
X.
under a microscope.
Malcolm X was a wholesome man. He lived his life the way he spoke it. Martin Luther King is a fraud. Malcolm X, it was a real
Kevin
mother
Hart,
freaker, bro.
Kevin Hart got fired from the Oscars
What
for
documented
something
evidence
he
do you have
said
of
9
was a
years
bad
ago.
fact.
Yes.
So you don't think they'd be pulling out all the
Some white woman
hoes
came out
and
and
white
said,
women
"Oh,
that
yeah, it must be
Malcolm was
true."
with when he was Detroit
Prior.
Red?
That's prior.
Them girls would
Before
be
he
coming
was
up.
with-
No.
before he was with the
Them
nation?
girls
No.
would be coming out like,
think they would.
yeah, he did this. Exclusive photos of Malcolm X
I don't think
naked.
so.
You don't think they be
You
leaking
think
them
they,
all
so you
over
saying
the
you
place?
think they'll come out before he was with the nation? They'll be like, oh yeah, Malcolm did this,
because
Malcolm did
that's
that.
what they do.
Oh, yeah.
They want to see you up, then they'll pull stuff from your past and try to tear you down. I understand him wanting to get away. Just same way you walk out of this living room when you get fed up. The same way you walk out of
all
this
that
living
means.
room. Meek's living room is the whole United States. So he want to go someplace. You know what? I'm done with y'all. I'm going to go over here. Y'all don't deserve me. And I can spend all that money over there.
Who is he?
But he not
What you
big
mean?
time.
His
Meek
life
not
is
super
hell
big
right
time,
now
though, like
for
the
something
rest.
that ain't had nothing to do with him. That's to get all that attention off of Diddy, but they don't care about the other rappers. It's like each you gonna watch each person get torn down. Today is Meek. Tomorrow is this one. The next day is that one.
So you think he was lying? The
Somebody.
guy who said that
Hey, did he get
Diddy
tricked
said
too?
he effed Meek Mill in the documents.
There were 30 women that came out with Bill Cosby, right?
A lot of them were
Bill
lied.
Cosby is out on the street again, right?
Yeah, because they
All
lied.
right, you
Yeah.
think it's no rock
thought
stars
Bill
that
was home.
had big sex parties?
I agree. I think Bill
Where
Cosby
are
was
the
old. I don't
big
think-
pop white stars? Ozzy Osbourne? You mean to tell me P. Diddy did more stuff than Ozzy Osbourne,
no,
Van Halen,
no,
Led Zeppelin,
right.
the Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
None of these people had freak off kind of parties?
Yeah, I agree with you on
The
that.
president was in that shit.
Yeah.
They sweep it under
Yeah.
the rug.
Sure.
They got that whole island, and you got to damn
so
near
you
go
want
on the
us not to talk
dark
about
web to find
Yeah,
it.
we know that those Jewish
Right, but
Bro, I
we
see-
become
I-
a part of the circus.
Sure, because we're into the culture, right? That's the difference. People are into this shit.
It's
right?
not
No one gives a
newsworthy
shit about what
if
Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne is doing. No one
they
cares.
don't got
He's
him
an
on the
old
Right,
man.
because they.
He's an old man. He
All right, give me a young man. Give me a young man. Name a young man. You don't
Weinstein
think-
got taken out.
what?
Weinstein got taken out by Me Too. They got rid of
One
old man.
dude, bro.
Yeah, it was other ones,
All
bro.
of Hollywood. Shirley Temple said she had to do some. I'm watching a video. They said Shirley Temple got pulled into the office at MGM. You think they gonna really investigate that? Like, oh, MGM, let's cut off all the MGM movies. A woman got control of Harvey Weinstein's company, and now all the movies
Somebody
is
is
back out
saying that
again.
you're doing this because you're a Philadelphian and you want to rep for Philadelphia.
No,
and you
it's
can't
not
take-
just Philly. I want you to pay attention because there was a whole Me Too movement, right?
Yep.
And when they were doing that, when people were coming out against everybody, it wasn't. They didn't come out against Diddy at the time. She waited to the last day of the lawsuit,
Good
a
point.
million times later, and then came out. The man who said Diddy had tried to have sex with him, why he ain't jumping the Me Too movement? Why is he doing it now?
Because he got paid off. The money was dropped.
What you mean he got paid off?
I mean, a lot of them get paid off. A lot of them pay.
Are you making this up?
Because of Cassie. That's
real
why he's
shit.
doing it now. Because of
Real
Cassie.
shit.
So 40 women saying they were forced to have sex. 400 women all across entertainment came out, right? And we only found one big exec. That was Harvey Weinstein. A couple other people lost their jobs. A
Bill
couple
Burr.
video directors.
Bill Burr.
Bill
He's a
Burr.
comedian. He shouldn't have got taken out. He was white.
He was asking, he was asking women,
Yes, I want to see. You want to? Yeah.
Can I? And they were like,
Yes.
oh, that's even wrong now.
Bullshit.
But that's it.
That's a white guy.
You mean to tell me that's not a lot of people?
Not Bill Burr. Louis C.K.
Kevin Smith.
That's because cancel culture
Louis
came
CK.
in a lot deeper out of anything. Before everything was under the rug.
So when people were outing big execs for doing this kind of stuff, this guy been sitting on this for 40 years. Now he see a bag. Now he want to go for Diddy. I just don't understand why you wouldn't go when everybody else was going. And you 2 years late.
Wait a minute, though.
That's usually how
What's
it happens.
the problem? What is the issue here? So what if he's gay?
Who?
Meek.
Meek Mill.
I don't think Meek is gay.
Why do you not think
Nobody in Philly, because we've been around him. You seen Meek.
Just because you've been around somebody don't mean you know their sexuality?
It doesn't mean I don't.
That's the definition of in the closet.
Right, but what I don't like is if you notice in the past 4 years, no, in the past 4 months even, the internet has become such a dark and ugly place. You have not seen this switch once TikTok passed. Once China
Instagram
started looking at us,
Yeah.
once Instagram was not #1 anymore, they changed the algorithm.
It's to distract us from what's
You
going
can't
on.
even run from this rumor if you wanted to.
That's true.
Because
I'll
they
give you
put
that.
it on your timeline and they promote to us what they wanted to think. They didn't like TikTok because China was seeing how idiotic we act. It used to be, all right, let's do the ice bucket challenge and do the dance. And now this is all you're getting is ugly rumors about black men, different rappers, politicians, reverends. Okay, maybe they're doing stuff wrong. I don't know. But every time I turn on my timeline, I see another successful black person. And then the way the whole...
Successful. So what is successful in black? He got success on being a degenerate.
But guess what they said? After January 1st, Cat Williams, it's like, oh, the only way to be successful is to suck somebody off in Hollywood or do that. And then Nas said almost a year or two ago, how much do you believe in yourself or you believe in your people when you think that I got to get down on my knees as a man and suck somebody off just to see success? We've been the most powerful entertainers since the beginning. So why would you think that I gotta go and sleep with a man to make it to the cover of a magazine?
Because that's how Hollywood is. It's real. You do something strange to get Hollywood gay.
You're successful. Have you sucked anybody?
I'm not like
in
that.
Hollywood
No,
yet.
I'm not like that. I'm not successful like that.
He ain't in Hollywood.
Yeah,
yet.
my moment might come. Sup, Jody Joe? Got a show for you, but
You don't think that's low self-esteem? You don't think that's giving young boys the wrong impressions about what they can accomplish? I came up under you could be whatever you want to be.
No.
What about Barack? How did he get where he is?
You want to know what
Barack?
I think? What I think is dark and true. I think most of these motherfucking people who call themselves manly men, who you think, people that you look up to and even I look up to, will open up their cheeks and let their bones get blown out by a Hollywood executive for millions of dollars. When you put cash in front of somebody, you'll see who they truly are.
And
bro.
then the others will let it happen for free. But you don't understand.
Yes.
You don't understand the feminizing of the black man is part of trying to bring it into style. You say the LGBTQ is taking over. You say that it's more popular to be beta than it is to be.
Yes, absolutely.
But do you think that is white America afraid of us having 4 and 5 kids because they will now be the minority in 6 years?
Yeah,
you
I
don't,
agree with that.
You don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that
Part of it,
they
yeah,
want us to be more feminine so that we're
That don't change the fact
intermingling
that
and
this
we're
image is
not
real.
reproducing.
That image, though.
I don't know if they had an iPhone 7 while we on 14.
It's old. It's clearly an old image. That's the point. We
I
found
don't
an
even
old
know.
photo of you.
I don't even know what that is or who that is.
Is that Meek, y'all?
How would you
That
feel
does
though?
not look like
How would
Meek
you
to
feel
me.
though if you found out a lot of this shit
said
that
it ain't real. You'll deny it.
was real?
I don't think that's
Say it
Meek.
again.
How would you feel
don't
if
think
you
that's
found
real.
out this shit was real? Everything, like, even though like this could be speculation or whatever, or Photoshop or whatever like that. But how would you feel if this shit that it comes out that it was
okay. A lot of my friends think Jerry curls are feminine.
Well, I don't have a Jerry curl.
Oh shit!
Can
Water and
too.
leaves and conditions.
Now,
You ain't
I've
got no Jerry
seen
curl,
some
huh?
I don't have a Jerry
very.
curl.
I've seen some
A Jerry curl. I
very.
don't have no Jerry curl. Fuck you, bro.
I know Jody got a button with a video right now where you don't look so masculine yourself.
Me neither. I'm sus. You get me in some sus shit all day.
And Super X-Files.
But again,
And
none of us in this studio ever have claimed to be a gangster rapping, get all the bitches, got all the money, I'll
true.
shoot you on sight, I'm a dope boy, I got the weight. None of us have that
Everything
reputation.
except for the dope boy got the weight.
No, he's a drug dealer. A proud one. He talks about dealing drugs.
I'm talking about E-Man had all the women back in the day.
I never said
not like that. Like
100 is enough women.
Nah, he probably had thousands.
At this point,
probably
probably.
had way more.
Yeah. Nah,
Hey,
that's
bro,
him.
I just hit you
He's
with some
that.
shit. You came at me on some bullshit. I told you, I said, how would you feel
hard
now?
to
You came
take
at me on some
There's
shit like that, though.
videos of you looking sus yourself.
I'm not, though,
He's
bro.
not being-
I never even seen you in
Come
the
on,
pool.
bro. First of all, I can come out and people can come out and say, yeah, I know him. He's not gay. Can you ever say that I ever did some gay shit? Can you say, yeah, bro, yeah. Man, I think you gay?
These them selfies.
Hey, bro.
Why you think we be laughing at them selfies?
I'm far from gay,
them
bro.
selfies you be taking look
shit.
funny.
I'm far from gay, bro.
That's true.
That
I
be
seen
you.
the selfies. I seen the
I
selfies.
can say the same shit to you. You be taking pictures like you fucking balling and you ain't balling like that. I can say the same shit to him. This fool would take some shit like he's the best chef in the world. He's not. I'm just saying, bro. The shit that you seeing, bro, niggas make the same bullshit.
Why you
I'm
just
not
can't
gay, bro.
understand
All
he
other
gay,
bullshit, bro.
You look
For real.
sus.
I
You
don't-
zesty.
'cause-
Because you from Philly. Hey, Philly don't look so good. I understand.
How many rappers is
Will
women in
Smith
there?
gay too,
what was
bro?
the other
You
dude
don't
with
think
the
that-
furry boots on the other day? Who was he? I know the chat.
You heard the rumor about Will Smith and about that other comedian who was his friend,
Ooh.
his old friend who said, I came in and I saw him getting his hole blown out and I walked right back out. He's a credible witness.
Is he?
He's his best friend.
Yeah, Will Smith
his
lives in
ex-friend.
Will Smith lives in L.A.
I don't know
not
about
Philly.
that. You can
What
say
you
you're a
talking about?
credible witness.
Listen,
I'm just saying,
this
bro.
guy,
That nigga's from
Bilal, is his name, was a devout Muslim. He came here around Men in Black 2, Men in Black 3 to be a comedian in Hollywood. He started selling watches and then I don't know what happened, but everybody that knows Bilali is like, damn, that's crazy. Why did you stick around? And Will got devout Muslims around him.
I would too. Anybody would stick around if they're getting paid. Even
He
if
wasn't getting paid no more.
He was getting something.
Jada, when people have kids, you get less money. I don't think, if you're a devout Muslim, I ain't talking about son, you know,
I don't eat
you
pork.
praying 5 times a day.
Yeah.
But he grew up in the mosque. His parents was high level. So like, why would he stick around this long? And then he was going to
Money.
bring out a book. And did the book come
Clout.
out? Did it not come out?
For clout.
He stuck around for clout.
Yeah. Clout, the chance of success, the opportunity to one time break out, all of that shit matters to a lot of people, bro.
So then the book, so everything is related around money. He brought the book out around money.
and clout, bro. All of it. Money and clout. Just like with this
So
producer
I'm glad you
who's
brought up
suing
Will Smith.
Diddy.
It's the same scenario.
Yeah.
People looked up to Will Smith.
Falsely.
And
I was one of them. He put himself near Barack and Michelle Obama. Black excellence. Shut up.
Is there such thing as black excellence, Jody?
Yes.
Does it exist?
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Where?
Obama.
Why you keep bringing up Obama even
So
though
what?
we know some
And a
stuff?
man of us.
What do you mean?
You had a theory
Barack
about
Obama is a black man who never committed a crime, who
He
does
the
a clean
president.
record, who went and did all the shit he did and became president. Married a black woman and had kids, bro. And he never got all
have
the
we ever
time
seen
the
Michelle
ops tried to
pregnant?
put him in a scandal. He became out unscathed. They couldn't find nothing on him, bro. He was a wholesome black man, putting black. And
Did he
this
orchestrate
is
the murder of
aside.
Gaddafi?
This is aside from the politics. I'm talking about Barack Obama, the person. Him as a black man in this country is the example of the American dream for black people. Black
Have you
Hold on, I had a
seen the
question.
memes claiming that Michelle is a man?
No.
Yeah,
shit.
I never
it's
seen that.
bullshit.
It's all over the
You
internet.
know where that comes from, though. Those are the politicized haters and racists.
This is the
Have we
same
seen
people
Michelle pregnant?
behind the
The
Meek
video,
Mill's
you ain't see the
campaign.
video?
No, it's not.
Their
No, it's not.
job
No,
is
it
to
ain't.
cause
Regular motherfuckers
confusion.
can see him as sus.
Their job
the video.
is to
What
cause
y'all saying, bro?
confusion amongst righteous people.
What y'all saying? Who want to speak on it? Who is over here interjecting themselves and want to say something?
It was John Bepp, I think he was.
Go ahead, John Bat.
Yeah, like Meek Mill isn't even that big for everybody to suddenly be like, oh yeah, I always knew. You didn't know anything until somebody fed you what to think. None of y'all did.
That's true.
And I see all these
A lot
clowns
of people
in
are
the chat
saying
room
it, though.
saying, "Oh, you know, Philly
Drake
under fire."
battled
right now."
Meek
Yeah,
and
I'm here in Philly.
Meek
Nobody under fire
lost
in
to
Philly.
Drake battle.
Let me ask you a question. If Drake comes out as gay, a lot of us would be like, "Oh, I could see that. He was Degrassi."
Huh?
Yeah,
He was
give
a
you
gay
that.
and Degrassi though.
but he was.
Yeah, and Degrassi. It's because
Drake
them
look,
bitches.
Drake come off as soft.
Yeah. 'Cause
He
them
come
bitches.
off as soft.
Oh, like he don't have masculine features.
If Drake came out as gay, I wouldn't be shocked.
Huh?
I remember when I know this. I remember when I don't listen to
Oh,
Meek
no.
Mill. But to be honest, I think Meek Mill is trash. He's a trash rapper, nigga. His voice is trash. That's just whack. And he don't have a voice, and I think he's whack. Me personally. And I also think he's further whack because he had beef with Game. Game said what's happening, and he's supposed to be this Philadelphia gangster, and he didn't want no parts of Game.
The
And
Philadelphia
Game
rapper.
is another rapper who was a stripper.
I wouldn't want no beef either because Game known for killing.
No, what you
Allegedly.
mean? No, you're
Allegedly.
about this though.
Allegedly.
You're about this life.
Allegedly.
You're about this life. You're about this life. You out there in Philly being a thug. Hey, you talking shit with
Yeah,
what's
but
happening.
you in your Philly,
for sure.
you in
I just,
Cali.
He bitched that on Game, so I was like, all right, for sure, that makes a lot of sense. So that's as far as I'm concerned. I don't care about Meek Mill, but I see these photos and those look zesty. That's all I'm saying. He looks sus. And then you combine the fact that he's close friends with Diddy, close friends with Jay-Z. That's a circle in there, bro. How does it?
Well, what's the
Tell
circle?
me
That's my
this.
question.
I look at his history. He went from gangsta trap hood rapper, right? Just another Philadelphian East Coast rapper that no one really give a shit about unless you are in the East Coast, that small northeast corner of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Meek Mill.
Then out of nowhere, he got popularity spurned through the roof with his case from his parole violation. Then he became an
that brings a
advocate.
nightmare.
Then Jay-Z came out and looked out for him out of nowhere.
Anthem, bro.
And
That was a
Robert Kraft, owner of
movement. That was
Patriots.
a movement. Who Jay-Z out of nowhere reached out.
Did you see that video of Primetime's team playing Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah.
That was a sports anthem for every football team in America, from high school to
Right.
college to NFL.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
videos had him go viral.
And
Look.
50 Cent for the longest time has been on Meek Mill's head, bro. And Diddy's. I'm Diddy's head.
Diddy
about
has
the
out of
sus.
more out of anything.
And
yeah.
Meek, if you're around Diddy, bro, you already got a freaking a rumor about you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
If you choose to party with Diddy and you're in all these photos at his pool drinking in the background,
Pull up the Rock Nation brunch, any picture.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So you
I
saying
agree
Jay
with
is
you. I
gay?
agree with you,
I
Jody.
think Jay's
I
in
agree
it.
with you, Jody.
Yes.
I agree with you.
So,
wait, you ahead
so
of- what
is
do you mean?
Beyonce gay?
I believe.
What do
all
you
Is
of
mean?
it.
Beyonce gay?
I believe Diddy
Is
and,
Beyonce
and
gay?
Jay-Z are all touched by the motherfreakers, bro. Yes. Jay-Z
I agree.
went from a hood nigga in New York to a billionaire, bro. Getting deals. And he says, "Oh, I was just driving down the street and I stopped at a place and Warren Buffett was there having a strawberry milkshake and I just talked to him and asked him questions and that's how I got the key." Bullshit. You hoed Dame Dash, sold out to the white man, and they rewarded you for it. Let's keep it a stack. Dame Dash had the keys to the
That's not a
empire, and he got stabbed in the back because the white boys, the Illuminati, the illuminated ones, say, "Yo, freak him, we'll hook you up," and he never looked back since.
He still started
Wrong.
when they
Wrong.
parted.
What you mean wrong? How am I wrong?
Wrong.
He didn't
sold out to
backstab
the
Dame Dash?
No. No, because Leora Cohen, who was the head of Def Jam, basically almost poisoned Jay-Z's relationship to Damon Dash. It had nothing to do with the Illuminati.
Holy shoot! That person you just named is a higher up. who's tied to a higher up.
Right.
Who's tied to a higher up. So how are you not making my case for
He has a name badge. He has a name badge that says Illuminati member. Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, if you don't believe that, you call it what you want. Call it the enlightened ones. Call it the people in power. Call it the man. Call it whatever you want. Don't let the Illuminati name fool you, bro. Do you believe? Who's talking to me right now? Is that John Bass?
That's John.
Do you believe
Yeah, that's me.
that there are people in positions of power who manipulate and run the world?
Yes.
Jay-Z's with him. Do you disagree?
I can't prove it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
I thought we all knew
Okay,
that.
so what the frick are we arguing about?
Don't put Damon Dash as the sacrificial lamb. Damon Dash? No. He did not have the keys to the empire. No.
Damon Dash was running everything, and it was all
Rockefeller.
black
He was running
owned.
Rockefeller
He had
Records.
his own company. What you
Yeah.
talking
He may have been
about?
running it, but he probably wasn't the big boy. This kind
He
of like
was
mafia
the big-
that
oh
was
my
dude,
God.
you know.
Jay-Z was
It's
always the centerpiece.
Holy
in business and
freak!
in
You
performance.
niggas is tripping and you niggas is wrong. Dame Dash was the one going in those meetings fighting against the corporations, bro. We don't need to work with corporations. We can do it ourselves. And Jay-Z went behind his back.
Right.
He was talking to corporate CEOs like they were niggas on the street, and they didn't like it. They went behind his back, took Jay, and ruined him after that, bro. What are you talking about? Dame Dash wasn't owned by anybody. He had his own shit.
And that's why they hated him. That
They
part is
hated him.
true. That's why they hated Dame.
Dame Dash represented potential black excellence. Like, this motherfucker is a real boss. And who did they go to? They went to the freaking Eve and freaking got him. They went to his man, and got him up out of there, bro. I'm not making that up, bro. What are you talking about? You think Jay-Z just rose on the occasion on his own and made it? He hoed his boy Dame. Dame still is salty about that to this day because of what Rockefeller could have been had he never sold out.
What I'm trying to explain to you, though, is that when you see a Meek Mill, snotty nose, black eye, messed up braids like E-Man's was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
When you see a young Meek
Shots
Mill
fired.
and you see him clean and in all these cars and private jets, it initiates hope in that new snotty head kid that's 2 blocks from there that only has a notebook. Single parent, latchkey kid to multi-millionaire. He started dipping his toes in prison reform, where he does not belong. The judge had it out against Meek Mill.
Mm-hmm.
He went and did time.
Because he was on parole.
He was on parole.
Why was he on parole?
For being a bad kid.
All right.
But
Doing
you
that
was
dope.
a bad kid
Yeah.
who's turned your life around.
Yeah.
All right. So
He was an adult who was effing up. That's the difference.
He popped a wheelie was his parole violation, though.
But what he did to get on parole.
The judge put him on parole for 12 years.
For something.
So
that
you
he did.
can't even get a speeding ticket for 12 to 15 years. He was on lifetime parolee. So you got to call your PO and say, can I do a show? Long after his record deal, long after he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, he was still on parole. They sent him to prison, and when the head of the Sixers leaned on the judge, that they showed the judge that the judge wanted a free concert or an autograph. The judge was a female woman from the hood that was trying to hold Meek under her thumb.
Yeah.
And then he beat that case and started helping more people. But prison is privatized. Every inmate is a modern day slave because you get a certain amount of money for every day that person needs to get fed. There's electricity, there's water. Prison is big budget,
Before
big
you
money.
make it seem like he's an angel.
So no, I'm not saying he is a prisoner.
Why? Why
But
though?
what
Why
I'm
did
saying,
he get on parole for
hold
the
on,
Willie though?
Let me finish
All right,
this
go ahead,
statement.
go
You're
ahead.
missing a key point.
All right.
Prison is big money. They might make $30,000 a year off of each prisoner, the state. So when prison has become privatized and he's working on prison reform, he's effing up more billionaires' money.
Yeah.
So prison reform, it is in my father's day, they assassinated the speaker, all the black power people, as Jody would call them. What's Jesus is my homeboy, Black Messiah. What's his name?
Fred Hampton.
Fred Hampton. Huey Newtons. The Shakurs. The Malcolm X's. The Martins. But guess what? They said if you kill them, they become stronger. The message is bigger. So instead of assassinating the person, let's assassinate their character. So yeah, maybe he did all that stuff back then, Jody, but right now you said he's trying to become something different, maybe something better. And before he can get to that new goal, because people grow, people learn, let's take away his fan base. Let's pull the rug out from under him. This picture looks funny. This picture looked like
he still dresses like a thug. He still has tattoos everywhere. He still has guns and chains everywhere. Goes to parties. That's bullshit. I don't buy it. If you change your life around, change your freaking life around. Stop hanging around these killers.
Isn't that a process?
No, it is not a process.
It might not be overnight.
In 2018, he was convicted, right? In 2008, drug and firearms charges. Sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison nearly a decade later for violating his probation, bro. He had drug and firearms charges in 2008. That will F your life up.
Yeah, you screwed for that.
Yeah, that's the point. And I agree with you. The prison system, that's why if I have to do 10 years, right? If you give me, all right, Jody, here it is. You can have 10 years in federal prison with no parole. Or do 7 and you can get on parole. I say give me 10. Because the parole is what gets you back in there. Parole is what makes you do 20 years. Because the rules of parole are hard to live by if you're a knucklehead like him, right? Popping a willie, you say, oh, he popping willies. Nah, he was probably hanging around ex-niggas who were in the game, in the middle of the street, popping willies, being a freaking reckless, and to the point where somebody called the cops, they probably messed up traffic and the police came, and they got him.
He was popping wheelies on the internet.
As a condition.
The judge saw the violation on the internet.
So the judge saw him breaking the law on the internet.
Popping a wheelie in traffic, yes. That's what street kids do
when you're
all across America right now.
Yeah, that's what street kids do. But here's the thing. When you're a street kid on parole, you can't do it no more. That's the point of parole. You cannot have any negative contact with law enforcement. You got to be in the house by 6 p.m. These are stipulations you just got to live by. And that's what you did the crime.
What is the reason for jail?
It's supposed to be to reform you.
Okay, so now I'm paying $200,000 in taxes, maybe every quarterly, right?
Right.
So $1 million a year in taxes. Have I not? I own my own house. I'm taking care of my children. I have 8 to 18 employees, and I'm making music across the country, helping other club owners and venues and record labels also make money.
Yeah.
Is that not reformed enough?
No.
So popping the wheelie is...
You just mentioned material shit. You just mentioned stuff that money does. Rick Ross does that. Freaking the cartel does that. Murderers and sycophants do that. Jeffrey Epstein did more than that. What does that mean? Reform is your body, your mind is reformed. How you think and carry yourself in the world. That's real rehabilitation.
How you change your life.
Yeah, you have to change your mind. This fool Meek Mill ain't no different.
So making legal money doesn't...
Good for you. You're a citizen.
Right.
I got no sympathy for these niggas. Oh, you're a citizen doing what the dude at McDonald's has been doing since high school. Welcome to citizenhood. You know how many gangbangers don't become men until they're in their 30s? Because they did dope their whole life, or they sold dope, or they hustled, and they're just now paying taxes. Like, you're just now, there's so many niggas just now becoming citizens of the United States in their 30s and 40s. You know how freaking pathetic that is for a lot of people? That's weird.
So when I'm going to a Sixers game, or I'm performing at the halftime show for the whole city, and my security detail is 15 police officers. You think those police officers are like, I'm not going to protect him that day because he's on parole.
Yep.
Like, he's paying salaries.
Yes, don't let him get killed. Just like
the
that.
higher he's rubbing elbows with the mayor of the city, decision makers of the city.
He got the governor to pardon him. The governor pardoned him. He did that felony after he was 18. That felony should stay on your goddamn record. He got a governor to pardon. You think that happened because the people in positions of power did that for him?
He got a higher up.
Jay-Z got that for him.
Or Diddy.
Diddy got that. They got that for him.
Yeah,
Where the rest
Robert
of them
Kraft
niggas?
of the
I don't see
Patriots.
other. I know people. I know people who did bids in prison and they're actually reformed, but they have to live with that felony for the rest of their life. Where's the governor now? Where's the governor for me? You know, them niggas don't give a shit. All he is a motherfucker who got help because he's dealing with he's dancing with the devil, and he got perks from it. And then you want to run around here all high and mighty. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He's still the same motherfucker, bro.
That's what they want you to think, Joe.
He still hangs with P. Diddy. He goes to the parties. He wears the same chains, jewelry, and idolizes bullshit. He goes to nightclubs and parties all the time.
That's not your lifestyle. But everybody in the nightclub is not a bad person.
Is it? Wait, hold on. If you're trying to stay away from trouble, do you frequent parties and nightclubs and hang with people who do crime?
No.
No.
You stay away from them.
Yeah, because that's what puts you in a situation.
You do. We all do it. We stay away from the homies from the block who have guns and drugs, or someone.
It's always a high. It's a high and a buy. It ain't like, hey, let's hang out. Nah, can't do that.
The nightclub. What did Tupac say?
You're reformed.
I'm doing business.
Who you were 20 years ago is not who you are today. You in the Philly, you were in the streets doing shit, bitches here, bitches there. You're not doing that no more. You can say the F word, and you said you made Keon go crazy because he said the F word. You went off on him because you're PC now. You're different. You have elevated from your old self.
You respect yourself more than what you
did. Yeah, but when you make your money, you pride yourself in keeping it real, right? That's what this channel is.
Yes.
Keeping it 100, right?
Right.
Now, as a rapper, you still make money in those elements. Keeping it 100 for a rapper is still holding on to your old friends.
Nah, you got
giving them other means. Yeah. Now you're security. Now you the driver.
I mean, helping them.
Now
helping
you're
them,
this one. We got choices now we didn't have before.
Yeah.
Dame Dash put on Cameron to say how he used to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye.
There is a couple questionable people in that Rockefeller circle that started off questionable in those circles. So, I mean, part of the rap element, if you disassociate yourself with your old neighborhood, you're no longer real. We hold our black people to too many tests. All right, he got to stay in the neighborhood. This is why Nipsey Hussle is in here. Is Nipsey reformed? Was he reformed? Or you felt like Nipsey was still a gangbanger, even though he was creating coding programs for kids? These dudes don't know what they're doing either. We're all just learning, and you got to give people enough space to grow without staying on their neck, especially if they have more options than they had when they were 16 years old.
I can't fault you for seeing black folk getting the best of the worst. Because sure, but if I don't operate on hood levels versus political levels, religious level, I just operate on the same level. Good, bad. That's it. Are you doing good or are you doing bad?
I mean,
I don't care about where you're from. Is Meek Mill doing good? Is he a good man? Because he wants to get prisoners out of jail and all that.
He wants to make the chances for prisoners to stay out of jail a little bit easier. There's a program here called Homeboys. Homeboy Industry.
I respect Nipsey Hussle, bro. I have admiration for him. Was Nipsey Hussle a good man? He wanted to make black people come to youth centers, change the word, Bitcoin, get your mind up, But he was banging too. I see him. He's slapping dudes in the street. Dude at the beats, you slapped the dude. He fighting. No, he was a contradiction. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm a gangster." You know what I'm saying? I'm also a crip too. Feel me? But you can't say that.
If you give a man enough time. This is a man who never listen. A lot of our kids never had fathers, so they have to figure it out. Look at Snoop Dogg now versus Snoop Dogg at 19.
Yeah.
Gang banging ass Snoop Dogg is making cupcakes with Martha Stewart.
He's still gang banging though. That ain't
He's
never
still
changed.
doing it.
Is he really banging?
He
though?
got a gang of gangsters.
He
got gangsters all banging all the time. He's still around the wrong people. He's still
Snoop is bad,
bro.
Yes.
Even with the youth football program he provides.
Oh my God, bro. Hey, shout out to freaking Freeway Rick Ross for putting dope in the street, but giving turkeys out during Thanksgiving to all the black folk for show. What the freak? You can't do here and there. You can't be warm. You're hot or you're cold.
I mean, we could say that this.
So 50 Cent, who you said was talking about Diddy, also has BMF, one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, bad guy.
So is it Brian De Palma who made Scarface? Is he the real reason that made us idolize all these drug dealers?
Yeah, why do we idolize drug dealers, bro?
Because they have money.
Because they have women.
Money.
Women,
I think this
power,
all goes back to
status.
women, but that's something else.
Money and power. Money and power, definitely.
You'll give up money and power for women.
Yeah, unfortunately, you would.
Anybody, money and power are just tools to get women.
That's to get everything.
No, it's to get women.
Not everything.
Because
women.
if you can have everything in the world, but women don't want you, you'll give it up for the women.
But here's a man like Diddy who's had Cassie, who's had J-Lo, who's had Kim Porter, who's had a billion
He don't
beautiful
want
women.
He gay.
That nigga is about power.
He
That's
don't
all
want
he's
women.
about. He want power.
I mean,
He like
once you
power.
can get everything
Women,
you
women,
want to
women.
gravitate to other
That's
things.
all I'm saying.
too.
I know.
Yes.
You're doing a good thing. Turkeys on Thanksgiving, the limo service. Oh, you're giving all these free shoes down here in Skid Row. But then a week later, you're out there.
I'll say this though.
Fighting somebody on
Our
the
country
street.
is everything our country is made from blood money. You know what I'm saying? Everything is made from blood money.
Fatal paradox. Let me see what he said.
you do to.
Facts, Jody. It's like Frank Lucas and Bumpy Johnson doing all that crime, but passing out turkeys to the community. It doesn't change the fact that they're wrong. It don't. I'm sorry.
I don't think any man is all good or any woman is all bad. I think there's levels to all of us.
Yeah.
You might be trying. We are all works in progress trying to get better.
But we're general. You can make a statement. People are generally good or generally bad. That's the thing.
Or they just in the middle.
Is Sadler Ward generally a good person or is he generally a bad person? You are a good person.
Yes, but look at my
That's not
weight.
who Meek Mill is.
Am I healthy or unhealthy?
That's
Some
different.
days I'm eating salads. And other days I'm eating bullshit. I know I shouldn't be eating the bullshit on Tuesday.
That's totally different though.
Every day is a new beginning. And maybe a trip to Ghana is what he needs to become that man you want him to be. But you can't always be looking at you did this and you did that. Because now he's in a position. If he was in a position with millions, maybe stepping back is what we need. It's like, oh, Kevin Hart had to put on a dress. Oh, this one had to do that. They just make it so that there's no hope for the youth. What they're really assassinating is hope for little kids. That's all it comes down to.
If I play some of his music, bro, you wouldn't agree with it. All this stuff you're saying on his behalf.
You don't need to hear the music to know that he came from nothing.
The kids are. They're listening to his music. They're idolizing him. You think that the kids are idolizing him because he wants reform? They're idolizing him because he gets bitches, has chains, money, and he raps about dope and all that bullshit, having cars and shit. They don't give a freak about reform from him.
But you got rappers like Killer Mike, who was his name is Killer Mike, but he's rapping about other type stuff, and nobody wants to hear that. The
Is Killer Mike a killer?
No.
Why is your name Killer Mike?
You gotta Google why is Killer Mike's name Killer Mike, and it'll come up.
That's crazy. If I'm a person who's trying to do good, I'm not gonna name myself Killer anything.
Yeah, because they kind of put a frame of you like you did some biz, bro.
What
you
is
got
that?
some bodies out there.
Out of 1,000 Jody Corner Live, We've never opened with the Talib Kweli or a Tribe Called Quest or a KRS-One. You say, "Oh, that's old school. That shit is backpack shit." I don't know what you say, but you don't like that kind of music.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Right, but that's the
like
positive messages you're talking about. Those messages are out there. I've never been like, "All right, y'all, we about to get out of here. Run that comment, Jody."
That's cap.
The Roots. I've never heard the Roots on here.
Oh, you never heard Where's
on
the
our
Love?
channel. For what?
This is in my liked songs list. I play this often. Wait a minute.
There's positive rap out there. We just don't listen to it.
That's positive rap right there. I do listen to it.
That's it. Where is the love?
Listen to the lyrics.
Where is between all the singing and dancing?
All right. So what the freak? I like conscious rap just as long as it sounds good to me. I don't like
singing.
I like
that's pop.
But the rap part.
You don't like hip hop.
I like the lyrics of the rap, not Fergie. I like the lyrics of the rap that's being spoken, bro.
Fergie.
Okay, Where is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas is bullshit. I gotta listen to KRS-One where it sounds like ABC 1 2 3 rhymes.
It is not.
With them beats that sound old as shit. That shit sound old. I don't want to listen to those shit that sound old. I understand it's classic LL Cool J. I listen to LL Cool J. His shit don't. Some of that KRS-One shit sounds old.
What's that dude from here? I got you, D Smoke. Did you listen to D Smoke?
Nah.
I gave you we got a D Smoke drop.
To J. Cole.
You ain't even play to it.
I like J. Cole. He conscious rap. J. Cole, does that count?
That counts.
J. Cole definitely counts.
All right, I listen to J. Cole. Kendrick, does Kendrick count?
That counts.
Yeah. I listen to J. Cole. Modern dudes, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, I like Post Malone. He's pop.
Hey, shout out to Mozzie from LA. Mozzie.
Yeah, bro. Eric Meegan said rare sad L. Yeah. You trying to shit on the Black Eyed Peas.
Eric Meegan.
Mozzie from Sacramento, bro.
He said rare sad L. It's rare. Yeah, bro.
I don't know. I just want you to be aware that when they try to bring your attention on one thing, like every month it's another 4 or 5 black entertainers every month.
Yes.
So far in 2024, it started.
Yes.
It started 4 years ago with Bill Cosby, then Russell Simmons. I think it started with R. Kelly. Everybody's gonna fall.
Sad. Donald Trump will be the president of the United States. There's nothing stopping that unless he dies. There's no distraction. It's over.
No, I'm not saying it's just about Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you that.
So what are you talking about? What's the distraction?
You that
what are they trying to distract us from? You brought up the election. That's what I'm saying.
From thinking you can become an honest person and do something.
Not listen
turn
to
your
Meek Mill.
life around.
Not by using Meek Mill as your savior.
Yeah, but people look to hip hop because it's a startup business.
That's why it's bad.
That doesn't cost a lot of money.
You're saying that's why it's bad. That's why I don't like it. People look up to hip hop for salvation. That shit is.
But the pendulum has to be able to swing both ways.
Hip hop is a cesspool. It is degeneracy. If you want to be better, don't listen to hip hop.
Hip hop was not always like that.
I know. I'm talking about how it is now.
Right, but
Stay
why
away
is
from it.
But get to the core of why it's like that now. Because if I make a song, it's not gonna go. You have to discuss
We can talk
why.
about why. We can talk about that, but that doesn't deviate or change anything. Hip hop is bad.
No,
it's bad, bro.
Hip hop is what you make it.
Hip hop's not bad.
Hip hop is only a mirror.
Hip hop. You're saying hip hop is good?
Is a mirror.
Is it good
to society? So hip hop is so what you're saying.
Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Cardi B, Doja Cat, Meek Mill. What are we talking about?
I'm saying that
not bad?
hip hop is a mirror to the mentality of the young people.
That's not all rap. Like
you're only looking at the popular rappers, Jody.
But the popular rappers.
Oh my God!
Most
it's
of
the
society.
popular rappers that rule the world. No one cares about your underground shit. Stop!
So
it's about what
hip-hop
rappers
then.
are warping society. It is the popular rappers. That's why they're popular, because the people that Sadler Ward is talking about makes them popular.
Right, but why?
To warp black folks and minds. They're using hip hop to warp the youth's
That
mind.
girl,
and Meek Mill is a rapper.
Rhapsody has some great stuff. That chick, Lady Luck, had some amazing stuff. They don't put them out there like that.
Nah, bro. Hip hop. There's nothing good coming out of hip hop.
There's like really good artists, and I know this specifically because I was in this.
I know
that necessarily were great artists and had good positive messages. They didn't make the cut. There was one girl that had a great fucking she had it all, but they chose Megan Thee Stallion over her. I said, why? And it's very simple. What's more easier to sell?
Correct.
What's easy to sell is what's in regular rotation. And when we have program directors deciding what Felly Fell and Big Boy is going to play, and then the same people are deciding what Angela Yee and the Breakfast Club are going to play every day, there are people deciding what records make it and what records don't. And even this algorithm, if I post a picture of me tying my shoes to one song, it may get more spins than tying my shoes to another song. And if it's a positive song, I might get 17 likes. I might get 17 video spin. And if it's some gangster shit, they might give me 1,700 views. They're dictating to us what's popular, and it used to be the other way around.
Like for instance,
there's a little bit of that.
Prime example, as you said, Common. Common was a lot of songs they used to play Common. They used to play Common a lot. They don't play Common. There's no rappers like Common anymore. Just like there's no rappers like Mos Def.
Common, KRS-One, and all of the motherfuckers have failed to make conscious rap.
There are still rappers like Common.
Because they're not not the people. The same people you're saying are the Illuminati are the same ones deciding that Ice Spice is the new it girl.
That's true. I'm calling out the ones like Talib Kweli, Mos Def. Common,
right, because they're
KRS-One.
popping. They're taking Lil Nas X.
LL was doing his shit too.
LL is one, but he actually did it. He made conscious rap that people wanted to hear.
A long time. He's from the same era.
They don't want to hear that anymore.
That's why them niggas was whack.
Yeah.
That's why they whack still to this day. Common, you got rhymes, but your songs don't sound good.
They sounded good at the time.
To old heads who like that, just lyrics.
Old heads was young heads at one point.
You have to deliver it with a good beat and a good melody to make the kids listen. Do you see how you was bopping to Vegeta? You grew up on rock and roll, Jody. That's in your heart. Yeah.
You don't love that like you grew up on hip hop. You didn't grow up on hip hop.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I grew up on oldies.
You see how he moved to that Vegeta
I grew up on
shit?
oldies.
You see how? Oh my God!
That was just the nerd in him. That was the nerd in him that was coming out. Yeah, that was the nerd in him coming out.
Though.
It was hardcore guitar.
Yeah.
That shit was hot.
That's music.
That's great music.
I would argue that.
But when I say black people invented rock, you deny them that.
I don't deny him that.
You don't now, but there's been plenty of arguments.
Black
we put it down. We left it alone.
Am I wrong?
He said we gave it up.
Wait a minute, am I wrong?
Black people
started rock and roll, and they put it down for the white person.
Have y'all seen that new video of that dude who Elvis copied from?
Do you disagree?
Have y'all seen that black and white video? What's his name? I don't know.
Chuck Berry?
No.
BB King?
Who?
No. It's a new black video on Instagram showing this
Elvis
dude.
is a fraud. Elvis is a fraud. Elvis is a fraud. Everybody knows that. Most people know that. But does my statement change? Black people started rock and roll and they put it down. Is that a false statement?
A lot of people put it down. Yes. We don't feel concert.
Yeah, jazz.
It's a fact. We're glorified. You don't think that if a rock star came out with fire rock music, I wouldn't support it? I sure would.
So you don't think there's any good, positive black hip hop out there?
I do believe it is.
But you don't listen to it.
But the music that they make don't sound good.
Why?
Because the beats suck, the melodies are garbage.
Don't got no rhymes.
The only thing that's good are the rhymes. You need more than that to make.
They don't got no rhymes.
You need more than that to make a good song. Talib Kweli is a nigga you listen to on a road trip.
What about there's no 15, 17-year-old positive rappers out here with good beats?
Take Talib Kweli and you put an In the Club song beat on it. A lot of people would have listened to that shit. But and I think it's arrogance from these artists. Common, KRS-One, Talib Kweli's, Mos Def, what's the Kick Push? What happened to him? What's his name? Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco had Kid Push. That was a hit. As soon as he started going conscious, he lost his sauce. He came out with good songs. As soon as you became a conscious rapper, you start making trash.
So you're saying positive people can't rap?
Nope. Here's what I'm saying. It looks
positive producers can't make music.
No. Here's what I'm saying. It looks like positive conscious rappers can't make good songs.
That sounds
for the masses.
crazy.
For the masses.
You know why? Because there's programmers that are feeding the music.
What's so hard about
like
putting
the
algorithm? Why is your production so trash? You think
it's the same producers?
The production is trash, bro. A lot of that shit is trash. Boom, 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 boom. Get that bullshit out of here. Make a freaking nice rhythmic beat to go with your amazing lyrics so we can actually listen
It's harder to find, but you're too lazy to look for it and support it.
We can pull up KRS-One, we can pull up Mos Def Sheet, and they sheet gonna sound like it's from the 80s.
You're talking about 50, 60-year-old dudes.
Nah. What do you mean?
There has to be positive hip-hop out there.
Who are they?
That's good.
You don't know them because you can't recommend one.
But I still believe in hip-hop
It's
just
only
like
two.
I believe in
It's
Meek
only
Mill.
two.
It's J. Cole. It's J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
It's only them two.
What are they doing? They're making good music. You have to make music that we
out
hear.
of 10,000 rappers.
What we want, bro?
Other people.
What we want?
J. Cole
Hey, Mos Def is fire.
You got a lot of Dreamville rappers that do be on positive stuff.
Yes,
They
they
just come
don't
from a
get
rougher
they
place.
because they don't
Like
get
who?
the best production. All right, it's just I hate to do this, but I gotta do it.
For sure.
They don't
Y'all
get
don't know what y'all think what I'm saying is bullshit, but this is what people I know what it takes to make people listen to music. It has to sound good in their ear. It isn't what do you think? Why do you think Soulja Boy got
How many of y'all like that Where is the Love fucking bullshit that Jody just played?
Y'all don't like
How
this
many
shit?
of y'all don't play it. Don't play that's part of the fucking trick. Play it again, play it again, play it again. Now
know
you
it.
like it. You know how much bullshit I've heard that I can't stand, and then I hear it a year later, and it's like, oh yeah, this was the shit.
Ain't no guy
Everybody
win tell you could tell
club
that.
getting tipsy.
Once their face sound good.
The thing is,
Bro, fire, bro.
the thing is though, it's like this, y'all. Mumble
someone said, "I got
that
pizza in my
like
garbage."
before it
But
was.
you are self-proclaimed nerds anyway, right?
All y'all will listen to that over KRS-One.
I'm not. You talking about?
Hey,
All right, well, you
stop
don't
the-
even
stop the
know the
KRS-One
first Black Eyed Peas album. They was on that other shit too.
For a while, yeah.
What's it called? That's the jam. That's the jam.
Yeah.
Play it again. Now they was on that boom boom pound, boom boom pound.
And tonight's gonna be
Singing.
Night.
Yeah, that's not rapping.
I know that's not rapping, but that was.
That
That's
shit fire.
good music. That
Yeah.
shit still hits.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. Why you think Soulja Boy became big? And why you think Ice-T said Soulja Boy single-handedly rapped effed up hip hop? Because a dude who's garbage made fire beats because people listen to
Soulja Boy.
That's what I think. That's why I think it's real, bro. People only care about the production.
That's all they want
Like-
to hear. They
like
don't
least-
want
I
to
say
take the
this
time
though,
to listen
least
to
with
lyrics.
Common,
They want
that's
to
right.
At least with Common
So
had
if you-
had a poetry with his songs.
Hold on, freak poetry, freak Common and his
shit was
poetry,
fire.
freak Mos Def, freak Talib Kweli, because these niggas have been out here for 20 years and have failed to make hits that their people wanted to listen to because they're arrogant. They didn't want to make a pop song. They didn't want to make a club banger. That's their choice. And because you didn't want to do that, your people didn't listen to your music. Freak them.
Do you think that people?
All of them.
Do you think that? Do you?
KRS, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, all of them, bro. Common.
Do you think because they looked at it?
They are arrogant, and I understand because they hated the music industry, and I did too. But you gotta if you want to change something, you gotta dive in the pool and change it. You don't change it from the outside. You gotta go in there, make fire songs to compete with the garbage to get people to listen to your shit. You sat over there in the corner and said, "No, I'm gonna make my conscious rap with an '80s beat." And that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna have the same 30% of hip hop heads that listen to my bullshit saying I'm a god of rap.
Do you know?
That's not enough.
Do you know there was a time when KRS-One was the most popular rapper
In
out?
the 80s, when it was going to my house, I saw a mouse.
Nah.
Oh my God, there's my spouse.
Nah.
Freak out of here, bro.
I didn't get down.
Come on, bro.
You think that's not the same as
it.
Will I Am shit?
Keep it in a bug, bro. I'm keeping it 1,000, bro.
Behind the front. Pull it up. Pull it up behind the front.
All right. Now we gotta listen to music. What, we want me to hear some shit now?
Hey, Jody Joe, I'll
Listen to this
agree.
old shit.
I've always wanted to hear more conscious rappers on pop beats. I have always wanted to hear that.
Thank you.
Behind the front is your boy.
It ain't just you, John Bapp. I did too. A lot of us who we had to go Tupac. We had to go Nelly. We had to go Jay-Z because the niggas who were supposed to be giving us conscious rap was missing at the back.
Well, a lot of that.
Let me tell you something. Because people like you, rap used to be about educating each other and telling stories, right?
That's out though. That's
right. Because you just want to shake your ass and drive around the neighborhood.
I love hip hop from what it used to be, not what it is now.
I hate hip hop the way it is now.
So play this.
All right.
You telling me that ain't Talib Kweli?
They gone. They already changed the shit already. This shit sound old, man.
Where did they get Fergie?
Shit sound old, bro.
Where did they? That's Black Eyed Peas. That's your people.
They already turning the channel.
Guess what?
Yeah.
They already turning the channel.
This is what I'm saying.
That shit sounded
Yeah,
old.
that be old,
Guess
bro.
who they went and got?
Not even the beat.
A white girl, Iggy Azalea of back then, off of Disney, right? Your Disney ass, you getting that shit. That's what you want, that vanilla. You want that vanilla, baby boy.
And that vanilla had more impact than all of Talib Kweli's career.
And you talking that dick? What?
You put my point for me. That vanilla, Where Is the Love from Black Eyed Peas is bigger than the Talib Kweli's entire discography.
Oh, because the Disney radio.
Because
the same people you talking about Jay-Z rubbing elbows with is putting that shit out.
Bro, that shit's
That's
old.
Fergie.
You think
from Disney?
Imagine
Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
Imagine a 13-year-old.
With black people
listen to this shit. This shit sound like it's from the 80s. I know. I like Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that shit sound
I
tight.
could appreciate the lyrics.
Yeah.
But think about the youth.
What did the lyrics say that you could appreciate? What did they say?
I got
what did that? You didn't hear it.
No.
'Cause you don't give a freak.
No, come on. Really?
You don't know one lyric they said.
I forgot everything that I just heard.
See?
Because I'm making a point. If you want me to listen to it and then what are you trying to say? I could like this. But it's not about what I like. We're talking about our people, our youth. They're not listening to this bullshit.
No, it's old.
So they
the sounds
and
changed.
then they brought out Where's the Love, and now more people like it. That is proving my point.
Because they added a white girl to it and got on all
What
the
does it matter if she-
top
what
40
does that-
radio stations because they wasn't
Tyler didn't do
playing
it.
all black people
Tyler didn't do
singing
it.
black shit.
That's what Kama should have did. If that's the case, go get a white girl. All you conscious niggas, go get a white girl and have her sing on your hooks and make better beats so that our youth can absorb your good lyrics. What the
They
frick?
do that with drill music. They do that with drill music.
Yeah, it's just that simple.
It's pumping death and destruction because that's what they want us to say to each other.
The death and destruction is coming.
Before that, it was syrup.
The
You
death
don't
and
think
destruction is coming out of Nicki Minaj's mouth. It's coming out of Cardi B's mouth. It's coming out of Meek Mill's mouth. It's coming out of Lil Durk, Lil B, all them dumb young motherfuckers' mouth, bro. It's coming. That's where the hell's coming out of. Not this.
Right,
Hey, Jody
but the
Joe.
radio stations
Jody
are the
Joe.
ones promoting
What's
this
up,
shit.
John Bad? What's up, bro?
Jody Joe. Like Sadler Ward was saying, and I'm not just siding with Sad because we're both born in Philly. Okay, so everybody in the chat capping. Okay, I'm not capping for Sad or for Philly. But what he was saying was that what you hear on the radio isn't because of popular demand or because of a DJ. It's because of somebody called a program director.
Sure.
So everything that you will be, what'd you say?
I agree.
He said, sure, he listened to you.
I know all that.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So the conscious rappers that you're kind of decrying right now, and the old school rappers, they are selling out tours all over Europe. It's still big. Conscious rap is still huge. You got to go to a concert and see them. You can't hear them
That's
on the
not
radio
true.
because the program directors are
I
not
know.
playing conscious rap.
You're limiting yourself to the radio. I'm not talking about radio play. When you made a music video, because when you release an album, you get a couple of videos for your album. So you're gonna be on the music stations, Music Choice, The Box, all that shit that the women that we was getting with in the 90s and 2000s and 80s, them bitches was watching music videos all day. All you had to do was shoot a music video, and you would have been put on that channel, and they would have heard you. They would have seen it, and then that's where the popularity grows. You heard that whatchamacallit? You heard that whatchamacallit? That's fire, and that's how you blow up. I'm not talking about airplay, radio play. It's not the old industry. You could release a fire track now and put it on YouTube and blow up.
You can't. It has to suggest you. If you think if YouTube is hoeing you, you think they not going to hold some positive rap?
All of these rappers that are out of you, Ice Spice is an Instagram and social media rapper.
They decided she was hot though.
No, they
the algorithm picked up on Ice Spice.
But look at J. Cole. Everybody has their thing. You know, Kendrick Lamar got discovered by Dr. Dre because he had talent, and Dr. Dre put him on the Red album, on Game's album, I think Ghouls and Goblins. And then that was it. His work ethic did the rest. Sure, he had Dre produce one of his albums later, but that's what it is. If you have the talent and you have a way to put yourself out there, you could get yourself put out there.
Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah.
Bad T,
sure was.
looking bad. We were shocked by how goofy and hilarious she was.
And we put her on. And
all
we
that
put
shit.
her on. And
Shmoney.
we put her on.
Bad T.
Did the white man make Cardi B or did niggas make Cardi B?
Who owns Love and Hip Hop?
The black folks loved that ignorant shit she was spewing. She was the most popular one on that show.
Why?
Because she's ignorant. And niggas like ignorance.
They edit, though. Who edits? How many nigga editors with your word? What channel was it on?
VH1.
VH1. Who owns VH1?
The white man.
Viacom. The same people that own MTV.
You blame the white man?
No.
Whose fault is it for Cardi B acting like an ignorant, freaking scandalous?
Where did they find her? Where did they find her? In the strip club.
Yeah.
And now they saying they calling it strip hop because once they saw that formula works, let's promote the drug dealers.
Why did it work? You're fast forwarding through a lot of shit. Yes, the white man saw and manipulated. He only manipulates what's there. He doesn't take a good soul out of the hood and then say, all right, you're a gangster rapper now. No, he gets a gangster rapping thug nigga and says, you want a deal? Say the shit that you say on wax. Don't make it seem like they're making the artist make the art. Cardi B was a degenerate before the deal, and then they gave her a deal, and she became more of a degenerate.
To inspire other degenerates.
Correct. Yeah. But whose fault is it? Is it the fact that you're a degenerate, or is it the fact that someone said, let me show your degeneracy to other people who like to see your degeneracy?
And then they put Amber Rose in the spotlight with what's her hooker-thon? Strip walk, hoe walk, slut walk, hoe stroll.
Yeah. And how many sluts is out there walking? How many of our women?
So now they're inspiring.
Yeah.
They're inspiring more women to be strippers. Then you get people putting statements out here like Chris Hemsworth.
This is crazy.
It's like, strippers. Chris Hemsworth on that fake Instagram post used to said that was fake. I don't think Chris,
it's allegedly.
You cannot make me do something that I don't want to F with.
I can.
I can't get manipulated by social media. I'm not on it. No, you can't.
Yes,
I'm not. I'm woke, bro. My eye is open. All of them.
No, they already got you.
I'm not a victim of it.
Ignorant. That's how they got you. There's a different formula.
I live my life. I go outside to see niggas as ignorant. I see it with my eyes. I don't rely on social media. I'm not on social media.
Hip hop is bad to you.
Hip hop is bad.
You're like a 65-year-old white reverend from down south.
I know. I know. That's what I look like to folks when you put the mirror in front of them, and it's called accountability. It's like you putting the sun in front of a vampire.
If I told you got one black man, he picked all the football teams, all the basketball teams, all the entertainers, tap dancers,
Why you think
musicians.
Dick Gregory said, I
said,
like
who's black excellence? Barack Obama. All right, and dead Malcolm X from 25 years ago. That's it. You got Obama.
That's not it.
You got Obama.
Kobe.
And everybody else.
Kobe.
Dead people. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Dang, bro.
Who
Yeah, with that
alive?
dumb
They
shit,
did
but
come
that
for
we
Kobe. They
passed
came
that
for
over.
Kobe. Kobe lost a lot
Yeah.
because of that bullshit that happened.
They came for Jordan. They come for everybody.
Yeah. They couldn't
This
get Jordan
is my
though.
point.
They got Kobe.
This is my point.
Oh, they got Jordan retired.
Oh, Jordan dead. Jordan don't come around.
Retired on his own.
Jordan don't come around.
Nah, he
Built in
paying to
prison.
get black people locked up.
Xavier Palin says, I like Lupe Fiasco, but he needed to make more songs like Deliver. That
He's
shit goes hard.
teaching
He stopped.
at Yale. He's a college professor. A lot of people see the game ain't what they hope it was. You know what I mean?
Because these conscious rappers collectively have failed. An L in their pocket. Because they're arrogant. They didn't want to make a pop club rap on good rhymes on a club beat. They didn't want to make a rhythmic chorus melody. They're arrogant. And they said, I'm going to do it the old school way, and they going to like it. Nobody likes your shit.
I don't think they...
Except the same pocket of niggas who said, you go hard. You a god. You a rap god. Oh, I swear for God, that nigga
You
got
don't
rhyme.
think
I don't
there's
think like they
any,
can compete though
you
with
don't
with the
think
gangster
there's
rap
any
though. You feel me?
white
Like,
girl
like,
strippers that sing
Yes.
rock
Can.
and roll?
White girls.
What?
You don't think there's no...
Every single
You
white
think
girl
that every
stripper
stripper-
is busting it open to black music, my nigga.
That's true.
And they
That's a
copying
fact.
black music.
When white girls, when Asians, when they become degenerates, they have to delve into hip hop. Why is that?
Do you know
every
that's
college-
self-hate?
Why is that,
Do
bro?
you realize that's self-hate, Jody?
It's not. It's fact.
It's something you
It's
need
a
to
fact.
work on.
Why is it that every time a white girl gets toxic, it's because she's imitating black people?
You haven't even
Unless,
been to
there's also trailer trash and Karens. They exist too. Hillbillies and that bullshit.
They dance
So
to rock, they
why-
dance to country
I'm
music too
talking
though.
about the degenerates we see on social media. You know, when they out there
So
pretending to be black, acting ratchet, being strippers, having OF, they all twerking.
You
Why are they
don't
all
think-
twerking?
You
Where
don't
twerking
think
come
there's
from?
any
Who made up twerking?
hillbillies or
I remember when white people didn't like big butts. I come and you come from an era where white people said the big butt is disgusting because
Baywatch.
black people had
Baywatch era,
it.
yep.
Now the white girl wants the black butt.
Yep.
Why? Because now the toxic culture of hip hop and social media is now warping Asians, whites, Indians. It's all in the western side of the world. The whole western part of the West is done. It's not black women. It's not just hip hop. It's our Western society is toast.
So when I said hip hop was a mirror to society, you disagreed. But now it sounds like you're saying what I was saying.
I never disagree. Hip hop is a mirror to society.
I don't.
So
Yeah,
you
I don't think
can't
it's a
blame the
mirror.
music for saying what the people are going through.
It's not fully hip hop's fault. It's hip hop and it's social media.
The reality is, it's
And
the
reality
sugar,
TV.
Hey, Jody.
it's the sugar, it's the social media, and it's the images we're being fed all day, every day.
Go ahead, John.
That's what it comes
Jody.
down to.
All right. Yeah, what's
Yo,
up?
Originally, hip hop was a commentary on society. It wasn't a mirror. Originally, hip hop was a commentary from the inner city.
I could agree with that.
But
That's
nowadays,
not what it is
you know,
now. Yeah.
right?
I'm not
now-
talking about what
it's
hip hop
corrupted.
was. You're talking about a time where hip hop stood for something and it was actually.
But
a
guess
good
who
thing.
controlled
It's
it
not
back
no
then?
more.
But guess who controlled it back
White
then?
people did.
Oh, I
No,
agree with you, Jody.
no,
It's
they
not
did
anymore.
not. The DJ controlled hip hop. The DJ, each individual DJ decided what they were gonna play.
And what the DJ playing now? What the DJ playing now in the clubs?
Now, the DJ is dictated to what to play by the program
What's
directors.
popular. They playing
This
what's
is what
popular.
I'm trying
The
to
DJ
say.
been dictated to by that club owner.
Hip hop did not start on the radio, and it shouldn't be defined by the radio.
I wanna be
Hip hop
clear.
was only on certain stations, not all over the place like this. So that's what the problem is. They took control of it, just like the algorithm has taken control over what we see.
Can I tell
You
you
gonna
something?
control your timeline. You don't control your timeline.
Yes, I do.
You can't
Yes,
even
I
send
do.
out. You can't even go live, and
Oh,
all
you mean
your
the social media
people
timeline. Oh.
get your
Yeah.
They
Alerts.
don't.
Yeah.
They don't even promote you.
Correct.
It's the same shit with positive music.
I agree.
Good positive hip hop
I agree.
is the same shit. They shadow ban the algorithm. They get
Yeah.
ghosted. No alerts go out because
Yeah.
that's not what Leor Cohen, the head of Def Jam, moved over to YouTube. The same guy that broke Jay-Z and Dame Dash up. 5 years ago, became the head of YouTube. After the McDonald's pulled their money out, they said we're going to bring in a hard businessman. Leor Cohen. First of all, hip-hop started like the major shit from Def Jam that we know started in a college dorm room. It was Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. Run DMC came out to LA, needed a show. This rich, tall guy, party promoter, met Run DMC and said, let me take y'all overseas. He got money from his parents, took him overseas, and before you knew it, Rick Rubin and the Beastie Boys was out. Rick started Def America and left Russell with Def Jam. So he first tore a good guy, a good beat producer who did them LL songs, Rick Rubin, out of Def Jam that he started in his own college dorm room. Now Leor Cohen is the head of Def Jam. He brings in Steve Stout, Kevin Liles. All these guys are in cahoots with each other. Dame is doing his own thing, teaching what? Black independence, right? Mm-hmm. Owning your own business. What is Dame Dash main slogan? Harlem sticks together. He brings in Cameron. Cameron brings in
Dipset.
Dipset. Here you go.
Beans. They bring Ben Beans and shit too, bro.
A Philly crew. Kevin Hart, Kanye West. Dame Dash makes all these young black millionaires.
Add Kanye West. Did we add Kanye West?
Yeah, we did Kanye West.
Oh, by the way, there's a whole scandal. If you know about Kanye West lineage, Kanye should have been loyal to Dame. He screwed Dame and went with Jay. And now, how does Kanye talk about Jay-Z? That fell apart. So Jay-Z had a fall apart relationship with Kanye West and Dame Dash. What's the thing in the middle?
Because Jay didn't want.
Don't send them killers at my door.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay-Z, don't send those killers at my door.
Dame Dash
you think them killers
made that movie
about?
Precious.
Come on, bro.
Dame Dash made that movie Precious.
They made their own movies and shit too.
Dame Dash helped make Empire because he gave Lee Daniels his start. It's so many people that Dame birthed, and Dame is not even giving any credit because they don't want any light to go to people wanting to be their own entrepreneurs.
Jay and Dame both put Rockefeller Records, and it was due by drug money. Both of them was in the streets doing the shits.
Dame did that. Jay was talent.
Dame went to private school. And he used to box. He is not a dumb guy by any means.
I'm not saying he.
Right now,
it doesn't make you dumb.
Right now, he's smoking a lot because I'm sure losing $100 million business partner is gonna affect you.
Billion now, you think about it.
Jay's a billion.
No, but when they were together, where would they have been?
Yeah.
Nobody cared. So the shit, and everybody said, "Oh, Dame is sneaky because he talked like you said. He bullied Leor, and Leor was like, "Yo, you the real talent. You don't need him. What do you got him for?"
In Eve's ear, the weaker.
Yup.
Then go to the alpha. No, let me get a you, and it worked. It worked. All I'm saying, but that's a whole nother conversation, which could be great. I will have no problem.
It's a deeper
with
conversation.
With letting y'all know about the ways of Jay-Z, bro. This fool is he's no one to look up to. Nobody. But people look up to Jay-Z like he's a black hip hop god. So that's how he's revered.
So I wouldn't hang with Meek Mill. I don't know Meek Mill, but I know that to certain kids, Meek is hope. So now it's like, oh, let's get rid of him before he gets rid of prison reform.
Those is bad kids, though.
But
those
bad
are like
kids,
hopeless kids.
Bad
you gotta
kids
be hopeless to look up to
hope.
Meek Mill. Yeah, they do. But Meek Mill is not somebody you want to look up to, bro.
But they can't even big like that. But Barack from Hawaii with his perfect self may not give them the hope that they need. They need something a little closer to them. Something that might look a little more like them.
But Barack being black is not enough to inspire a little child to want to do great. What is going on here, bro?
I ain't never seen a picture of Barack with cornrows or a black eye or a snotty nose. By the time we see Barack, is that a good
thing or a bad thing?
Well, a snotty nose kid needs inspiration.
Not a snotty nose. The cornrows and the black eye.
What's wrong with the cornrows?
What's wrong with not having them?
I mean,
It's a part of the culture. Your braids, having braids is a part of your, you know, if you have it or don't, it's part of the culture.
We have reached the place of the.
It's a culture thing though when you having braids though. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, one thing, hit the subscribe button. That was a great fire conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit that subscribe button, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just sub that up, share that up. We're talking about hip-hop. We're talking about whoever gets hip hop is good for the culture or not, or bad, or social media good or bad. Here's one thing that I would say. If all of the youth of the United States of America, if they looked up to anime, toxicity would go away. If everybody was watching anime and not hip hop and social media and all that shit, society would get better, bro. Because anime tries to teach you to be a good person.